Okay.
Start the video like Dr. Claw on Inspector Gadget, just stroking a cat. I'll get you next time, Gadget. Next time. Brrr. Anyway, I am your Uncle Opie. I am a Mormon. I am on probation. And I am addicted to Robitussin. Love y'all for real. My name is Jared Glenn Palmer, and as a lot of you know, usually, I am an actor, a musician, a model, a comedian, etc., etc., etc. I am an entertainer of sorts, but when times are slow and I cannot find gigs, I do have a side hustle. I do Doordash, and I am quite good at it. So, decided to break into the YouTube game and drop some videos with some helpful tips, hints, tricks, ASMR. I'm just joking. Do the DoorDash videos like everybody else does. Hit like and subscribe.
Here. So what I said about denying orders. So we are at the Wendy's, but it is about 17 cars in the drive-thru, and the order is only $5.40, but it's about 6 miles, so I don't feel too bad about unassigning it. So what you're going to want to do is, actually, you know what I'm going to do? Because it is a stacked order, I have Wendy's and Little Caesars. I don't know how good my camera is, but that's what's there. Wendy's and Little Caesars. So instead of skipping out on this order entirely, I'm going to go ahead, because Little Caesars is right here in the same parking lot, pick up the Little Caesars order, and if the drive-thru has died down by the time I come out, which it should because it's Sunday in Utah, and I'll go ahead and pick up the Wendy's order. Let's see what happens. And I'm going to take this opportunity to show you how to navigate around this. So if you have a stacked order, you will know. You're going to go ahead and hit these. Where are you? This drop-down menu there, if you can see. And it will tell you that you have one at Little Caesars, one at Wendy's, okay? And to jump to the Little Caesars order, you're going to go ahead and click on Little Caesars, and it'll say, jump to task. They're down in the red at the bottom, next to the back button. Hit jump to task, and it'll bring you up on your screen as if that's your primary order. So go ahead and hit arrived in store, and it's going to ask you every time if you're delivering pizza to take a photo of the pizza bag. So you're going to go ahead and do that. And right after I do this, there we are. Right after I do this, I'm going to go ahead and send my customer a text, both of them, and tell them that that I have arrived at the store, but there is a very long line, so their order may take a little while. I'll be right back. So, we have just picked up the Little Caesars, and good news, guys! The Wendy's drive-thru died down, so we're going to pick up the stacked order after all. More money in the bank. Hey! Alright guys, so we have made, it is now 8:30, and if that'll register, $43.77 in 1 hour. So, that's how it works for me so far. I'll do one more for you, and then I'll do an outro video, and we'll come back tomorrow. Alright, so it is now 8:30, and we are currently at $43.55. 1 hour to make $43.55. I am now at Chili's Bar and Grillies waiting for an order that is 5 items and $12 for 6 miles. $2 a mile, that's what we're shooting for. So my goal of $20 an hour the last hour was surpassed, and actually I achieved double, so that's really good. That's surprising on a Sunday in Utah. I'm going to go ahead and finish out this last order. It's storming really, really bad, and I have hydroplaned a few times getting here to Chili's Bar and Grillies. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this order, and then we'll see where we're at. Love you guys. 6 miles, $12. And then came the darkness. Normally it's not this dark this early in Utah, in June almost. But it is raining and storming outside. It makes it very, very creepy. We're headed to drop off our Chili's order, and then I'm going to do the recap of the video and invite you guys to join me back tomorrow.
Turn left onto West 400 North.
Shut up, I'm doing a video. Jeez. GPS, am I right? I don't know if you can say it. $56.27 in an hour and 20 minutes. 27 minutes now. I'm going to go ahead and close this out. I've got another order that I need to do from Marco's Pizza, and then I'll go ahead and give you guys an outro, and we'll go through what we've learned as a class today. So dumb. Hello, family! This concludes our DoorDash day on a wonderful Sunday night in Ogden, Utah. I wanted to do it on a Sunday because Sundays are usually dead in Utah, and that way I would have enough time to explain everything to you, but I got really surprised because we made quite a bit of money on this wonderful Sunday night, which on any other week would have been a dead night. So in 2 hours time we made $65. That's about, well, obviously you can do the math, $32.50 an hour, which is incredible. So I'm gonna go ahead and click this off and get some screenshots ready to show you guys. Make sure to join me. I'm going to be doing this every single day, so make sure you join me tomorrow, and I will explain how the red card works. Shopping for your customers, stores that are good to do it at, and stores you want to avoid. ASMR Kicker. I love y'all for real. Jared Palmer here. I wanted to thank you guys for joining me on my part 1 and part 2 of my DoorDash for Beginners videos. I intended it to be one video, but I'm not really good at editing. We'll get there though, I promise. It's all gonna look great. It'll have all the bells and whistles and little, ding, 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 ding. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, so I wanted to kind of show you what we've been going over in these past 2 videos real quick if, you have any questions. I will be doing more videos just to answer more questions just as we go along. So anything that I think of, I'll go ahead and tell you guys when I think of it, obviously. And if you have any questions in the meantime, go ahead and drop them in the comments. Here we go. All right. So the first thing I wanted to show you guys was the Papa John's order. Let me get it to focus on there. The Papa John's order that was originally something like $10, which ended up being $26.77. And that was because I was in constant contact with the customer. So like I said earlier, I don't want you guys to rely on the fact that hidden tips exist just in general, because you're going to be disappointed a lot of the time because a lot of people do not like tipping afterwards. So what you see is kind of what you get. And that's kind of a blessing with DoorDash versus, any other job that you work for. You kind of don't know what the commission of the sale is going to be, so to speak. So here's the texts that I had sent him. I have a bunch of them, like I had shown you guys, pre-written out so that I can copy and paste them and just send them. That way you save a lot of time and you're not standing in the restaurant texting them, arguing with them, essentially, is what it'll turn into if you don't know what you're going to say. Or when you go to drop off maybe I should tell you guys this. There's a couple of the reasons why you would text your customer. I always text them when I'm on my way to the restaurant. Immediately my text says, "Hello, this is your DoorDasher. I wanted to let you know that I'm on the way to the restaurant. Just a heads up, if there's any problems, I will contact you. Thank you for your business." And then once I get to the restaurant, I immediately find out if the food's ready. You just grab it and go. And you don't necessarily have to text them then, but you can. It's kind of overkill after a while. You can text them and say, "There's no problems grabbing your order. Is there any last minute things?" But then you might be stuck at the restaurant grabbing some last minute items, which goes along with what I said earlier. Anytime you get in there, if you go into the lobby, always, always, always try to grab extra utensils, forks, knives, spoons, depending on what the place is, straws, napkins, sauces, hot sauces, all that stuff. Everything that you can, extra if you can. That way, if you don't have any in the future, you got some on hand. Because 9 times out of 10, this is a trick. This is just a thing that customers do. If you don't include sauces, stuff like that, they will just mark that they did not receive items, and it will count. It'll count against you. What that means is they won't take your money away for the order being completed. You still get that money, but your ratings will go down. And I know it's just ratings, right? No, they actually do
coincide with the orders that you're being offered. Absolutely. So the reasons that you would text your customer is, and then if you're late, I have this one that says, hello, this is your DoorDasher. I'm sorry it's taking a while. The restaurant is packed, but I am trying to hurry. Thank you. And they always text back, you're okay. Or not always, but if they text back, it's usually something like, no worries. It's okay. Thank you for letting me know. And then I just follow up with, no problem at all. Thank you for your business. And I'm always trying to let them know that I'm grateful for their business. And okay, so what else was I going to show you? I got the screenshot of, oh, okay. So what we made last night was in 2 hours, sorry, $64.77. And my goal usually, like I told you guys, is $20 an hour. But that's my goal. I don't want you guys to think that is the goal. And to do that, usually I shoot for $2 a mile, like I showed you guys. Yesterday, last night was kind of a fluke because I kept getting really super orders for a Sunday, which is kind of unique, for a Sunday, obviously. Anyway, so I wanted to show you the Dash summary. From 7:23 p.m., we completed 6 deliveries, and I got paid immediately, $64.77. What I mean by immediately is right when I logged out of DoorDash, the funds were available on my Dasher Direct card. Now, you may want to have them pay you on your own bank account, card, debit card, what have you, and that's completely fine. They will do that. But there are benefits to being paid on your Dasher Direct card versus other cards that may not have with your bank account. For example, like I explained earlier, Dasher Direct, originally you'll have to wait till a Friday, I think, or it's Tuesday maybe. It's once a week that you get paid when you first start out. It's once a week, and you have to use the Dasher Direct card. Actually, you don't have to. Don't quote me. I'll start looking up everything and posting. Cats fighting right outside my door. I'll start looking up everything. And posting all the information versus just telling you, I think this is what it is, and it might be 30 to 60 days, but I'll let you guys actually know. I'll look it up. I'll be a better host of this channel, I promise. Anyway, so the benefits to a Dasher Direct card are not only after a certain amount of time, like I said, it could be 30 to 90 days, you will eventually be able to get paid immediately, which is a huge benefit, because most people doing this job are doing it because they're usually strapped for cash, obviously, and it's a blessing and a lovely way to be paid instantly. But also, the other benefit to that is at the gas pump. So during this last little gas escapade, shortage, what have you, DoorDash actually started to give us 10% back at the gas pump. And so I spend about 10 to 20 bucks every dash that I do, so I'm getting back $1 or $2. But also, if you dash, there's these little quotas that if you meet them, they will give you back even extra more money for gas and other perks like that, which we will explore in other videos. So what we learned today was scheduling, Dasher Direct card, that Jared is really unorganized at trying to produce these videos. I stutter a lot, and I have really corny jokes. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me on my first videos. These videos will get really, what am I trying to say? They will get better. I will get better at putting them together. Thanks for sticking with me. Love y'all for real.